Hey there. Okay, so this is another video, and I'm going to try to make it 8 minutes or under because a 20-minute video as opposed to an 8-minute video that I made with two different journals. Obviously, the 8-minute journal uploaded way faster. This journal here is huge. There's a lot of content in it, but I just want to be able to upload the video much quicker. So the outside of this, and if you're interested truly, if you have a serious inquiry about my journals, about my work, you know, I can always send pictures too. Sometimes the pictures don't do it justice. Sometimes the video doesn't do it justice, but real life is always better. But I can always send a few pics as well. So anyways, here's the journal. Here's the front. And it's also Paris themed. Here's the back. And these are bottle caps that somebody gave me. I get recycled things from people sometimes that they don't want, but they recycle, and so I'll say, hey, you know, save your junk and give it to me because it's not really junk. You can always repurpose it. Part of the purpose behind the ministry just is the idea that, you know, when you put God's name on it, anything can become beautiful. Things that just people would easily throw away. A lot of times people throw away human beings, and emotionally speaking, let's just say. But the Lord, you know, obviously doesn't make trash. So there is a symbolic meaning behind refurbishing what people would call quote-unquote garbage. But anyways, moving on. So you can see here on the side, I also have on the binding, I have another paper clip with the charm of the cross. And then I also added a music note on here. And as you can see, it's actually a Christmas ornament that I had in my stash. And I'm using it as a dangle on the side of the book. You could also hang this free-flowing from the middle of the book if you wanted to, and it would look, you know, like this on the book or whatever, kind of like I did on the last book that I showed you, where I hung a free-flowing pearl jet. But so it says Jesus. It's got chipboard letters all the way down the front here, and it's got, as you can see, different colored gemstones as the bling. And then this, if you're working in the journal or writing in the journal, you would want to take this off. But for now, it just goes on the front with the rose. And then the bottle caps, as you can see, I distressed everything. So the sunflower is also distressed. Now I did all the binding and the spine and everything. And on the paper, it is the different names of God. And inside of the bottle caps, you can see that I took some of the pages out of my art Bible that I had told you I had bought. I only had that Bible for art only. So I can use it for things like this. And I coffee dyed a bunch of the pages out of it. And so inside of these bottle caps is actually coffee dyed Bible scripture. So here's Psalm 67. And here's just part of that. And then again, like I said, here's the back. So, and the closure is this bottle cap right here. This bottle cap is actually making this book be able to open and close. And then the band is attached to the back. So here's what it looks like. The whole thing if you open it up. Very pretty. Okay, so let's go inside. I'm not really going to talk as much through this one because you get the idea of what journals are supposed to look like. Here's some tags. Everything is handmade. Anything you see is done by hand, so we're just going to kind of run through it quickly. Here's a tab. It says hug often. A lot of brown ink in this one. This one says, and now these three remain, faith, hope, love, but the greatest of these is love. And then down here it says home sweet home. Here's another journaling tag made out of copy stain paper. And here is another one of my baby manila envelopes that I make, except this time I use it as a pocket page. So I cut it in half rather than it folding like a manila folder, and it's used as a pocket. And I put some bling on it down here. Another doily. Oh, something else I forgot to point out. I used bottle tabs in this one. Not bottle, but like pop can tabs. And I put brads through them, and then I use them so they swirl around like this. You can see it swirls around. And it's just there for aesthetic reasons. It's not there for any, doesn't need to be there. It's just there for, because it's cute. And it's got I put the eyelash trim on it as well. You'll notice that a lot of my eyelash trim, rather than just being white, it's different colors because I dye it different colors. I do it that way on purpose. So that depending on what I'm using it for, I can actually color coordinate. And I usually use spray inks, spray dyes to do it with. If you use paint, which I have used paint on the green and the orange, you'll notice it affects the way the fibers feel. Whereas the sprays don't affect the fiber, it's just still equally as soft. So here's a doily, and this is a tuck spot. Let me grab out of something. That's a tuck spot right there. And that's also journaling space. This is just beautiful paper that's got, I put a flower with a flat back pearl on there. You can put a picture on there, or you can put whatever you want. You can paper clip notes to it, whatever you want to do. Every single page of paper in this book is coffee dyed. This says, I love you in the morning and I love you in the afternoon. I love you in the morning and in the afternoon. I love you in the evening and underneath the moon. And it's a journaling page. And you can see this here. It's just a tuck spot right here. And it's got a cross on the front. Paper goes right inside there. And here's another, I did like almost like a chomp out of there. And so it's a peekaboo page. So you can see the next page, it says good times. And it's a pocket page. And here's a journaling tag. And all my journaling tags in this book are also copy dyed, because I was in a situation where I could copy dye them. Sometimes I can't copy dye all the paper. I only have partial paper copy dyed, and the rest of it I just distress with inks. But this time I was able to actually copy dye every piece. And this says respect with some bling. Got a little sticker on there. Another pop tab. This says faith with a cross. And this is Yahweh's name. I hand-did this. And it's Yahweh's name in Hebrew. And these are both, and it's got a flower and a bling on the top. And faith and the cross. And these are both journaling pages, as you can tell. Here's another copy dyed. It's a journaling page. Both of these are, but it's also a pocket page. It says there's no place like home. Here's another one of my miniature envelopes. Let me plug my laptop in real quick. Okay. Here's another manila envelope with another baby one inside of it. And this is, I'm using this as a tuck spot this time. So I'm actually tucking a baby envelope into a bigger baby envelope. Here's another tab. More journaling page. Buttons. Same, I love you in the morning and in the afternoon. I love you in the evening and underneath the moon. It's barely stamped. It's looked very distressed on purpose. Here's another journaling tag. It's a top-loading pocket. As you can see, it slides right up in there. You could put papers, notes, church pamphlet, whatever you wanted to, right up in there, and it fits just fine. Or it stays just fine. And then it says happy. Sometimes I use sage green. Sometimes I use browns, as you can tell, to distress. It depends on how I'm distressing it. Another journaling page. These are, I only found like one or two of these. I actually have a lot more in my supply stash, which is in my friend's garage. But you can see what they are. But I got them for journals because they look really cute. Just stuck down inside there. You can actually unravel this if you want to. And you could journal on the inside of it. But I didn't want to do that. I would rather the person do that because it looks cute the way it is. There's another belly band. So that would go in there just like that. Made of that very pretty cool material. It's very shiny. And the belly band holds things in. But it's also a journaling page. You can journal all over here. And then here is more acid-free paper. You can adhere pictures or do whatever you want. At the bottom it says we are blessed. Another pop tab that I put. Another sticker with bling. Right here I've got Psalm 91 that I wrote freehand. the sticker. And no, I do not, like when I put my brads through, like I had to put, when I put the pop can tab in and it swivels like this, I purposely don't hide it on the other side. Sometimes I hide it on the other side and sometimes I don't hide it because I think it looks cute. The whole idea of my journals is that they're very vintage and they're very distressed. So with that said, what's going on here? I don't have time for this on this video. Okay. I'm trying to hurry. With that said, things like this just make it look that much more, you know, that much more antique. Here's another pocket page with coffee dyed paper. Here's another coffee dyed tag. You can journal on that. Handmade tag. This is just a bunch of different words, like there's no place like home, our home, families forever. This says count your blessings, home sweet home, all journaling space. This is all journaling space right here. More journaling space. It says trust. And then there's, I put some trim going up and down the side. I don't know if you can tell. And another handmade coffee dyed journal tag. It says forever together, and this is coffee stained as well. This pocket. Here's another flower that I put on there with a flat back pearl. More journaling space. Goodness, I'm already past how I wanted to be. Journaling tag. Pocket page. More journaling space. It says Jesus, and this says the Lord is my shepherd with a key. May all that you do be done in love. This is a journaling tag. Top loading pocket. It says hug often. Another pop can tab. And more space to adhere pictures if you would like to on this acid-free paper. This is a double manila envelope that I hand cut. And it says, this is journaling paper over here. And this says God first. And then family. And this is needle and thread, obviously, journaling page. And this is not a tuck spot. This is just a doily, coffee dyed. And you can put paper, I'm sorry, you can put images there, like photographs or whatever. Another tab, more journaling space, more journaling space, journaling. There's a pocket right here. Actually, it's a side pocket. It's just a tuck. My bad, sorry. It says hug often. So it opens up like that, flips open. It says love with a flower with some bling. Another journaling tag. Another manila envelope that says God first. More journaling. More photograph paper. More journaling. More photograph paper with a flower and some bling. More journaling. You can journal on this. And this is a journaling card as well. And this is the middle of the book. So this is a pocket page. This is where the binding is at. Another journaling tag. It's coffee dyed. More words. Hug first. Family tree. Home sweet home. Excuse me. God bless America. Or God bless America. God bless our home. More journaling paper. More picture paper, more journaling paper. This says love. It says a deep affection, feeling, or desire towards another, adore, passion, emotional attachment. And this says trust. More picture paper if you'd like to. More journaling paper. And I have Yahweh's name that I hand wrote on this side of the journal as well. So Yahweh is written Yahuwah or Yahweh, depends on how you pronounce it, is written in Hebrew backwards, modern Hebrew, and then I put it in English down at the bottom. And I double stack the flowers. It's a little bit more dimensional. Put a flat back pearl in the middle and another pop tab. And this is just a little mini journaling tag with a little baby envelope that says love. More journaling space, more journaling space, more journaling space. Another journaling tag. Actually, there's two journaling tags in here. More coffee dyed paper in that pocket. More journaling space. Journaling card. It says sweet. Got a stamp at the bottom. More picture paper if you'd like, or you can add notes to it and just clip it on with a paper clip. More journaling space. Stamped heart, stamped key, because he has the key to my heart. Hopefully he has the key to yours too. Anyways, and this is another coffee stained paper with more picture paper as well. More journaling space. I'm stuck together. Why am I stuck together? Hold on. I might have to fix something here. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. Okay, no big deal. A little bit of glue got stuck on the paper, and so it got stuck together. So here is, but that's okay now because the glue would be dry. So it obviously was still wet at the time. Anyway, another journaling tag. And you can see it stays in the pocket, the upper pocket, and it says trust. Another heart. More trim running up and down the side. Another doily. And this one is a tuck spot. Just like that. More journaling space. It says here, God is love. And then love at the bottom. Another baby miniature clothespin. And another guest check that you can, for the marriage supper of the Lamb. You can journal on that. And then here's a page that's got another pop tab and a key, and then Jesus in English, and handwritten, of course, with the word love. And it's all journaling space right there. Here's another manila envelope with a baby tag in it, and this is made as a pocket. This says families are forever. More journaling space. Caring. More journaling space. Good times together. More journaling space. This is also a pocket page. More journaling space with the clock at the bottom. You can use this as a belly band to put something small in for it to hold and it won't fall out if you needed to do something like that. Or you can put a picture here or whatever you choose to use it as. So this is just there for aesthetics. And more journaling space with a bunch of words on there. Count your blessings. Home sweet home. God bless our home. Families first. There is no place like home. With the little flower and some bling. Here's a little baby miniature manila folder, and I put a journaling tag inside, stamped with a heart. And you can see it actually does hold it, because as soon as I close the page, that stays shut. And then here's another flower with a flat back pearl. It says sweet with heart. So sweet heart. Another pop tab. It says love and live happy. More paper for pictures if you'd like to put photographs there. This says home sweet home. More journaling paper. More picture paper. Another doily. This is, I believe, a tuck spot. Yes, it is. It's another pink doily in there. This is family. I put Jeremiah 29:11 going down the side with some little flower and some bling, which says, for I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope in the future and an expected end. And then here's a happy. Here's a journaling tag that goes inside there with some coffee dyed paper. More coffee dyed paper. Another tuck spot with another journaling card. It's a manila folder. More words. This is journaling paper. More picture paper that's coffee dyed. More journaling paper with a heart and polka dots and a flower with some bling. And then down here at the paper that says, for the joy of the Lord is your strength. More picture paper if you'd like, or you can put notes on it. More journaling paper with some gears to a clock with a key. It opens kind of like the door. And I scallop cut. I always scallop cut the copy dye paper that doesn't have a pattern on it. More dots, and then another place huge journaling tags in the back pocket and the front pocket, and I made that as well. So this thing is literally loaded full. And again, you just take this and put it around the bottle cap, and you're good to go. You've got your journal. So I hope you enjoyed that. I've still got one more video to make. Hopefully this was already at 20 minutes, so it's probably going to take longer to upload. I wanted so badly to get it under 10 minutes. But anyways, let me get off here. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. God bless. Hope everybody's doing well.